start the stream. And then don't forget to share it everywhere.
Yeah, don't forget to share it.
Like, the difference is noticeable. Last time, didn't share it anywhere, 10 views. Time before it, shared it everywhere, 22 views.
Big difference.
Yeah, if people don't know you're streaming, they won't watch.
Nope. But my stream tonight is not going to be tanks. Later on.
You got a ship?
I'm going to be boating on Friday.
It's boat day.
It's boat day. Like fish on a Friday, it's acquainted with water.
Well, for me, it's fries on a Friday.
I saw.
Golem went wild.
And Gunny just invited me to platoon.
They're just gonna ruffle stump.
Well, it's a 3v3, and yeah, Gunny's, yeah. I actually managed to be the only one to hurt Gunny in the match that I was up against him in. He was in a TADU.
Oh, that's probably why.
I was in a Leo 2AV ice.
Alright, everything is shared. Just gonna get my chat up so I don't miss anyone. I need to do 3,000 damage, and I need to make sure that no one in my teams dies. And I don't use a rebuild kit. Oh, hi, so aggressive. Welcome to the stream. Stream time has changed. It should normally start at 8 in the evening, Central European time, but, well, dinner ran out. So it's 9 in the evening.
Nice.
Well, who cares? I don't have work tomorrow. I can stay up as long as I want.
It's 3 p.m. in Eastern U.S. time. So I'm just doing a little PvP with tanks just for relaxation. Tonight is when I go boating live. Oh, somebody was in and left.
I'm glad you're here, Black Company. Cartel forces are after our ballistic missiles. We'll call out their position from the base. You go get them.
Well, Belgium news is at 7, not at 9, so... Difference between Belgium and Serbia.
Better it's destroyed than fall into enemy hands.
Alright, just to make sure that no one dies.
Those bastards, they're stealing our ordnance. Don't let those helicopters take off. Identify target. Hostile PC.
Oh, I took 2 ATGMs. Alright, hill. Ah, you're watching tennis. With the football world championship, everyone is forgetting there are also other sports going on. We have the Tour de France, Wimbledon, motorsports the entire summer.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Enemies approaching Gulf 7. Don't let them near our ordnance.
Okay, time to not let them near your ordnance. Or the lady will be mad. You don't want the mad lady.
No.
It's also wildfire. That's one less bagel. To make sure that my team doesn't randomly die, I'm playing on medium difficulty.
Nice. Well, we killed the biggest, heaviest tank on the enemy team, which was a Charlie 1. Woo! And I'm going after the remaining surviving Leopard. Oh, he's running away.
Oh, so yeah, Armored Warfare news.
Yeah.
GameStone has existed for 2 years now. So community stuff incoming. They've already launched a PvP competition.
Yeah. Which I'm in the middle of on the North American continent.
Let me guess, you want that Type 96B?
Well, I'll take whatever I can get out of here.
Well, as far as I could see, you need to have the most damage blocked by your armor in 3 matches to get the Type 96.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, Israeli tank line changes.
Oh, they made a change?
Yeah.
What did they do?
They removed the M51 from Tier 2 and turned it into a Tier 2 premium, like the T92.
So
they moved down the shot call a tier.
Oh.
And they inserted the Tehran 6 at Tier 3.
Oh, a lot of people were wanting a Tehran.
Well, the main
So
reason they were giving is that the 2 Shermans look too similar in a line that was supposed to be for newcomers. And was, too, with every tank, supposed to give you a new feeling and a new look. And then basically giving 2 tanks that look the same in a row kinda went out the window.
Well, I got the Iron Dragon award for that battle.
That means you did best.
Yep. 3784 damage dished out. Ouch. I did kill the Weasel hot. That's my one kill. For 31 hit points. Speedy little bastards. But the enemy Leopard 2 managed to murder our Stingray 2. So. Let's see what level I'm at there.
I'm sorry aggressive, but I really know jack shit about tennis. Now, Belgium is very good in women's tennis, but that's about all of it.
Nah.
Enemy destroyed. Alright, the SAMs are taking out their cargo planes. Work, Black Company.
It's just my sports knowledge in general that is completely lacking.
Well, you know.
To be honest, I've never been interested in sports anyway. I was the guy that was watching a World War II documentary while football was on. And everyone next day would be talking about the football, and I would be sitting there, but I watched the documentary. Teacher was happy, but I couldn't talk with anyone.
No.
And that is my mission done. And now they are giving you silver crates.
Depends on how things go.
Well, silver or gold, depending on how difficult it is.
Yeah.
And now I just had to do 3000 damage in a PvP game without anyone on your team dying and you not using a Jesus kit. That was basically the only thing you had to do. So just one good game.
Well, here's my PvE issue, and it probably means I gotta go play really high tiers for this. Wall of Stone number 3 with a match, win a match and receive 25,000 potential damage while eliminating at least 10 enemies.
So
But
basically,
the trick part is that 10 enemies.
Basically, what they're asking of you is to take a challenger and sit in front of a complete squad of enemies and take it for a minute or two.
And
then just ask your platoon mates to give you the kills.
Yeah, let me just do the kills when they're low health. You guys get the alpha. I just need to get the killing blow in. Which only works if I have a coordinated 5-person team because randos don't give a fuck.
Well, aggressive? You're actually right. If Yugoslavia didn't fall, you would have one of the best sport-based nations on the planet. Croatia is in the finals for the World Cup. You have some great tennis players.
Oh. And the other contract mission, that was a platinum crate, 200,000 and 30 points of the contract, if I manage that. Second one, win on an AFV a match and eliminate at least 10 enemies, as well as delivering intel that allows your allies to deal 5k damage, worth 10 contract points, 50,000, and a silver crate. And of course, if I get both of those somehow miraculously done, I get the Caucus Series special crate.
The special crate has good stuff in it.
Last time I got it, I only got like 10 insignias.
Well, it's a, from what I can gather, it's a lowering chance of getting stuff. Like, it's a 50% chance to get insignias, and then lower the more value it gets.
Yeah. I'm less likely to get an actual, like, high tier. Never has happened to me. Insignias, maybe some gold, maybe money.
You never know. I got a rental premium from a crate once.
And so far, I've not gotten the alert that I've gotten another purchase yet from the awards. I'm still waiting on the cab, but the other two things were a couple days old. Oh, so they're being a little slow with the rewards.
It feels weird not having anything.
Yeah. Oh, are you ready to go in PvE?
Oh, so aggressive. Armored Warfare on PS2 and computer are different servers.
Yeah.
It's because the PS4 version runs behind a couple of updates to make sure it's stable on the platform itself. And I would be up for platooning. Also on Zabi. Battalion contracts are going to be awesome.
Yeah, I know. The trick will be actually getting them.
Well, I have you, I have me, I have my friend in real life.
And I need to go down some tiers.
Yeah, I'm grinding.
Hang on. Let me get down to the low tiers to help you grindy.
Basically what happens, aggressive, is that Sony itself requests a patch from my.com to test it on stability. If it's not stable, it will not be added, and it takes a couple of weeks to send in a new version to get it tested again. So what they do is they wait a couple of versions of Armored Warfare to make sure that what they have is 100% compatible with PS4.
Hey, Jeff, I'm going to laugh if I get that contract with this thing. The challenger of low tiers, practically. Ba-da! Yes, this tank is already Russian. What can I say? I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hit an AFV with 130mm high explosive and see if you get that 1,000+ damage.
I only have armor piercing.
And lighting them on fire. Well, remember, I'm running a 130, so it hits hard.
Well, looking at the 2 missions I have, I can do them both in one match in this thing.
Could be.
If the stars align.
Yeah, it all depends. You might get it all. Just got to give it a try. So that's probably a delay because they have to figure out, wait, he's already got a T92 ACAV. I guess we got to kick out the gold.
You know what would be really funny?
What?
If there was a guy behind the desk that got all those reports in and he had to manually hand out those rewards.
At the rate they give out the rewards, that sounds pretty much what they're doing. This guy gets this guy gets that, this guy gets this.
This guy is fucking cheated.
Yes.
Oh, he sent in report ticket, now I have to.
Well, the Armored Warfare just had an announcement that they did an investigation because somebody accused some of the top 10s of cheating. And
oh, yeah, Escobar was accused again.
Oh, really?
Even though he is streaming every single minute of it.
Yeah, and if he was cheating, there'd be a video record of it. People get jealous and they go bananas. Like, dude, is in the top 10. That means, you know, and he hasn't been cheating, which means he's got skills at this game.
And no lifeu.
And no fucking life. So let him have his moment of glory. Stop trying to steal glory from somebody who's probably earned it because that's all they did. Gamed.
And probably wrecked your face in it.
Well, that's another thing. Some people get upset when you wreck their face.
I wreck lots of face. In PvE. Unless I'm playing a Roy Cat.
Yeah.
I heard something.
Hello, Pyre. We're joined by a Pyre. Well, he's streaming a stream, so be careful.
Wait, what?
Nah, just say whatever you want. I don't even care.
Jeff is doing a stream.
All right.
So,
I got a question for you too. You ever realize that the moment I'm kind of now, so bear with me. That mint is just cold hot. I mean, it's just like cool spice. I don't fucking.
Yes, mint is a cool burn. It's a burn, but it feels cool. Yeah. Just like with wasabi, feels like ice burning your nostrils. Whereas pepper feels like you're on fire.
Just comes down to different chemicals.
Yeah, it's the chemical burns. Pretty wild, huh?
Don't eat too much winter.
Dude,
I'm serious.
I bought myself
it metabolizes.
What does it metabolize as?
If I remember correctly, it actually metabolizes as Tylenol. I was actually at one point was checking out the chemical reaction to turn Tylenol into.
Come on, matchmaker, there gotta be at least two
Oh,
more
my bad, it
people
was
on this
aspirin.
tier.
Not Tylenol.
Ah. Well.
Yeah. Be very careful with the amount of wintergreen you ingest.
I don't do wintergreen that much. I do pure mint. And I usually have the mint oil that's in the ice cream. Like I bought myself a little $1 pint, like mini pint of mint chocolate chip. For my normal ice cream size thing, which will be several bowls full of ice cream, I went
Zabi, cut down your ice cream.
I went and got Death by Chocolate.
Oh God.
I go vanilla.
So there is a place where I used to live.
Yeah.
It sells a cake that is called Chocolate Decadence.
Ah.
This is like the most chocolatey cake you have ever seen.
Let me guess. Did it have ganache on it?
I don't know exactly. I have not had one.
It would have felt like a really dense, thick frosting.
Possibly.
Yeah.
My grandfather ate a whole one. And then had a heart attack 3 days later.
Because it's Death by Chocolate.
It's in the name.
Man. You're not supposed to eat that much of an overload of chocolate. Do you know chocolate actually has a brain chemical in it? Yeah. It's one of the chocolate has a phenylketonic. It makes you feel like you're okay, somebody's snorting hard.
No, that's my vape.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh my God, that reminds me. I found the most amazing.
Oh, we got a match.
Sugary coil fuckingest vape juice. Comes in. Hey, Linzabi, you know anything about blue glass?
Fuck my life.
That was some really wildly random, unconnected shit, man.
Again, I'm also kind of high, but do you know anything about blue glass?
You mean like the antique blue glass, the cobalt blue?
Yeah, like really, really fucking dark blue, like bottles.
Yeah.
So you know what that signifies, right?
Narcotics.
Well, yeah, or chemicals.
Well, the whole point is the blue bottle's supposed to prevent sunlight from causing any issues.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Same time, though, it kind of became iconic for either chemical supplies or that kind of stuff to come in a dark blue container. And this big juice I got is in a dark blue container. I just found that kind of interesting. It is the only kind I've found in a dark blue container. Most of it's either just clear plastic.
Okay, but there's other stuff that you buy over the counter that's in the dark blue containers. Some of it's dark blue plastic, but it used to come in blue bottles, like even milk or magnesia.
Yeah, this is... I don't know. I'm just rambling, but...
Yes, you're all over the place, dude.
It's dark orange, and it's cloudy. Like, this is the most cloudy vape juice I've ever seen. It is pink lemonade.
Okay, just confirmed his swing fire on the battle table, Jeff. Hit me for 431.
I was hit by a saber, and for some reason I must still spot it. Oh, finally see what's spawning me.
I am doing a thing with Jeff. Jeff's Friday night video.
Stream thingy.
Dear God, man,
His
you're
dystrophy.
streaming every day. Holy crap.
No. Jeff is streaming.
Zab is just here.
But you're in his
I'm
stream.
just here, believe it or not.
Oh. Wait, are you playing the game right now with him, Lenzabi?
Yes.
Oh.
When I said there is a swing fire confirmed on the battle table, that was because we do have tank bots.
Hmm.
Weasel toe spotted. Only doing 350 damage is sad.
Damn it, little bastards know to use HEGMs against me. That's all I've been hit with. And heat.
Well, it's all that will pen you.
Heat shouldn't be having that easy a time bending me. Well, except for my rear and my sides.
You guys
Alright.
playing tanks?
Yeah,
Duh.
I'm grinding my North American account for
Come
once.
on, ATGM is a clear sign that we're grinding tanks
Yeah, good point.
because, you know,
What tank game are you playing?
armored warfare.
Hey, you guys should play World of Tanks.
Eh.
No, never again.
Dude, World of Tanks is a problem because it allows people to use cheat mods that eliminates the terrain. Therefore, you are not hidden ever.
Add to
Wait, they
that pay to
can
win
kill you.
premiums.
And they do it with premium tanks.
Power
too, yeah.
creep, premium ammunition, premium consumables, matchmaking. The 357 template
I mean,
is complete
I put-
cancer.
No, you'd be surprised
No.
at what goes on that they allow because, you know, these people still spend money, and that's all they want. They don't care about cleaning up the mess. They'd have more players staying with the game if they cleaned up the corrupt stuff, like the cheaty bots. And
I don't know, I have no issues with that on my console.
Because the console doesn't
Dude,
allow mods,
console
we're playing
is-
PC only.
yeah, I play PC.
It is literally impossible to mod the console. Add on top of that the console is literally a couple patches behind the PC.
Yep.
So by the time we get something completely overpowered, so by the time you get something completely overpowered, it has already run through PC and they already know the problem with it that they intentionally made.
Yeah.
Because they know when something is overpowered. They make something overpowered so people grind to it, so people waste money, time, gold, free experience on it to get it, and by the time they have it, it gets nerfed.
Yeah, by the time I ever get to anything in World of Tanks, it's nerfed.
Recently with the Object 268 version 4. Best tier 10 tank. As soon as everyone got it, a couple of patches later, nerfed.
And we're done.
Hey, Object, that's Russian, right?
Yeah.
And it was their new tier 10 tank destroyer.
During the early years before World War II and during World War II and after, experimental U.S. tanks were called T. But once they got adopted and made a series of tanks and started mass producing them, that's when they got the M nomenclature, like M1.
Russians
Yeah, so-
named everything Object if it was experimental.
And then they put a T designation to it,
Or SU
so-
or ISU.
depending on its classification. Battle tank, T. Propelled gun, SUs. At least they used to.
Special tank named after your glorious leader, IS.
Mm-hmm. Joseph Stalin.
What do you say of the T110E5?
That's a heavy beast I've never gotten to. My Watt garage, and I occasionally inflict pain upon myself by playing Watt, is at no more than tier 6. I may have 1 or 2 7s floating around.
No, he's asking about the naming.
No, I thought I was wondering if you guys knew
Oh.
anything about the tank itself.
Well, no. Other than it never got past experimental. That's why it's T110E.
Yeah.
The thing with the American heavy tanks is that they have been in the game for so long that Wargaming can't get away with drastically changing their stats anymore.
Yeah.
So they actually are balanced.
Yep.
So what would you say? Good choice then, or
Yeah. Good choice.
If it is
Well,
now a
yeah.
stable heavy tank, it will remain a stable heavy tank. If it is a completely overpowered monster that completely rapes tier 10 matchmaking, then you know it has a problem.
Yeah. But again, also with any tank, you'll want to go with tanks that fit your particular play style too.
I mean, I play heavy. That's what I play. I play a little bit of Arty, a little bit of Destroyer. I did kind of stupidly pick up the a package that came with. That's not what I wanted. A M5 Sherman, the unique one.
Mm.
Not a half bad Sherman.
I have never owned a premium in World of Tanks over tier 3. And then most of the time I sold them for a Greek garage slot.
By the way, I actually do have a tier 7 premium in my garage. And I got it before they did the nerf 4 changes or whatever to it. And it is the German E25.
Oh, they never nerfed that thing.
It is a vicious little beast.
It is extremely overpowered still.
Yeah.
I spent $50 on the T-34.
Rudy?
T-34. Oh, the Chinese
the American. The Chinese T-34?
No,
T-34.
the American T-34.
Well, there's a T-34 heavy tank, a T-34 medium tank, and then there's a Chinese T-34 free. It gets confusing.
The American heavy.
Yeah. Okay, you bought the American heavy, so basically Pyre went the American line.
Yeah.
So
I think I might go German next.
Although I've had fun with some of the Russian tanks, predominantly with the 57 millimeters rapid fire cannon.
When I used
oh god,
back in the day
they
when
changed up.
Hey, that thing is like it punches targets, and it has a rapid reload. It is a beast.
The only thing at low tier with a higher DPM is a 2-pounder on the Matilda.
Yeah. God, I especially love it with the what I call the honey dripper barrel.
The squeezy barrel.
That thing is evil.
It has
I've won so many matches with the Matilda. I could just if I wanted to, I just pad my stats with that beast.
It is armor comparable to a KV-1 on all sides. It has the fastest reloading gun single shot in the game at 2.5 seconds.
Oh god, somebody's actually called himself Glass Cannon and he's driving a BMD 1P. Truth in advertising!
So, for the American tank destroyer line, for the first two, a little while back, they actually freaking changed it.
Yeah, the T-18 was a seal clubber.
The T-18 was the first one, and what was the second one? I'm trying to remember.
The
T-90 something?
T-92 HMC, I think.
God.
It was basically a direct fire RD piece.
I'm right behind you because that.
I fucking love it.
Okay, let me get the way out the way.
Oh my god, one shot. Just about anything to feel.
Identify target. Hostile, PC.
And for some reason that never worked for me.
You could never work it?
Well, then again, I was really new at the game.
Behind you soon.
I like the whole glass cannon go, you know what know, live fast, die fast.
Hostile tank.
Leave a good looking corpse.
Yep.
And I have been bouncing heat round after heat round.
Ammo up.
I need to get used to this ping again.
Looks like that part of the train is safe. Don't let your guard down.
I'm used to playing with like 16 ping, not 160.
Careful now. Looks like you've really pissed them off.
I'm at 92 here.
Well, I have a
drop.
pond in
Glass
between.
Cannon is not with us. He's not loaded.
Oh, idiot, that's more damage for
And
us.
somebody forgot to shoot the fucking truck back there.
I'll go and get the truck. Oh, you did it.
I got it. Because this thing is ponderously slow.
Well, I was going to get it.
Yeah, but I was already way back there where I could see it. So. But, yeah.
Well, I played World of Tanks for 2.5 years and I got up to tier 7 with my KV3, and that I basically found Armored Warfare and never found the desire to update World of Tanks and play it again.
I wish people would let me have a chance to shoot something, for fuck's sake.
Same here. Why does everything die so fast?
Because the J-Lo. And the Abrams. Abrams got 7 kills, but how much damage he dish out?
Wow. The American arties, the survivability doesn't get up past the 13.
Well, that's because their armor doesn't increase.
Yeah, good point. Just
And-
the gun does. Holy shit.
They go to a maximum of 500 hit points, or a bit more.
Yeah, I was about to shoot that one.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
God, this thing is just a mobile artillery piece. Holy crap.
Yep.
Fire.
Watch out. Enemy forces
Dear
haven't
God.
given up yet.
The T-92.
Okay, Jeff, you want to grab a truck? Go grab that one.
HMC.
Ammo up.
I gotta try to get up this fucking hill.
Holy Jesus. This thing is literally a cannon.
Loader heat.
A cannon with tracks.
Oh, then you haven't seen the Elgato. Or the EU-57?
EU, what is it, Russian?
No, that's French.
Oh.
It's their tier 3 tank destroyer. It's basically an ELC chassis with a gun on it.
No, the EU-57 is not even that. It's a ammunition tractor that got a gun put on it. I call it the baby.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Why? Because it's the size of a baby. Jeff, you skipped the truck, man.
Yeah, it's...
I,
Oh, it's not on a bridge this time. No, it isn't on a bridge.
no, it's not. It's on behind a rock.
Identify.
There's also one on the bridge.
Target down.
Oh, this happened a couple of weeks ago, but have you seen the new TTS already, Manzabi?
The what?
Text-to-speech device
Looks like you got all the SATCOM trucks.
with the Emperor.
Send in a team to salvage what we can from them.
Holy crap.
Never seen that series?
Load heat.
I'm busy right now.
234mm howitzer.
Biggest Armored Warfare is 155. They can add a 203.
Yeah.
You said 155?
Yeah, but it's a free shot autoloader, which can basically unload its magazine in 4 seconds.
But I have not seen the latest edition of Texas Speed.
French.
Time to
Already.
find the crime.
How far did they push the limits this time?
234mm
Well,
That's
what's
that's
his
like
name
twice the
again?
size of Italy.
The dog guy tried to escape the warp.
Oh, by the way, Pyre, Russians had a mobile howitzer, 283 millimeters.
Jesus.
The Russians went big or they went home. I mean, come on, they made extensive use of 152 millimeter guns on vehicles.
KV-2, SU-152, ISU-152.
The list goes on.
Object
What do you guys know
268,
about the
Object
Churchill 3?
264. No, Object 264 was 130.
Or what do you guys know about the consignment Churchill 3s? The Churchill 3, you know anything about it?
It has the same armor as a Tiger, but a pop gun. It's also slow.
Yeah.
And the 170 millimeters of armor reported in the garage is fake because that's only the little slit over the driver's viewport.
Yeah. By the way, it's also referred to as Lend-Lease.
Because it was.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it shoots pretty fast, but again, it's a 57 millimeter, so it has some issues with the thicker armors. But a lot of people like playing it at the lower tiers, and it eats things.
I fucking like this thing. I have had great luck with this tank.
By the way, one of the great luck I've had with in the Russian, formerly British tanks that were sent to Russia, the Russian Matilda with 76 millimeter gun. Come on, Jeff. Did you open up some new toys for it?
Did some upgrades.
Nice. Yep, the upgrades. New toys.
Now I have more fire control.
Good fire control.
I sent you what my current gamer picture is on Xbox.
So, oh yeah, we were, I forgot already what we were talking about. My memory is crap today. It's basically to the form of a tabletop battle. With all the stereotypical tropes that a tabletop player can have. Not firing to a melee.
Cybernetic eyes.
So you like Lenzabi?
He's good. Now we're just waiting to get into cavalry.
The episode is mostly played to tabletop players. Next episode is just going to be normal jokes again.
Okay.
And it's already done. Like, I think he has
just jokes.
another 3 episodes ready to release.
Well, now we know that anytime he does an episode with Kato Sicarius, that's Fiora.
You mean Kato Sicarius? Or the one that gets fisted?
I cast fish!
Kato Sicarius will run!
Yeah, but that's actually Fiora doing that voice, and it's like, holy fuck.
It is just me setting up a high-pitched noise voice. It's like I'm a squeaker.
Yeah. Alright, heat rounds for my 100. Good luck.
Oh, I haven't played this map in so long.
Oh, yeah.
This brings back memories.
Oh, cavalry.
My first tier 2 tank. Working my way up to...
And look at the color scheme I'm in.
Slap!
I came in the wrong theme paint.
This is the fucking desert. This is nicht the tundra.
Black Company, change of plans. Our plane's been hit and we
And
need
that's
to
why you
info
take a
their
heat
hard drive about
rounds.
the Lions.
At low tier, heat is king.
And see if there are any
Especially low tier PvP. PvE.
Mhm.
Target destroyed. Loader, heat.
Tot.
He is so good in this thing.
Load heat.
Okay. 2 of the sand batteries are really close together. This is good. Unfortunately, up hills, they kind of slowed down a lot of tank movement.
Got sniped.
Targeting our planes. Take them all out. Careful in there. That's the Lions of Neckwheel Town.
Lions of Neckwheel.
There's no telling what they might do.
They never fleshed out their lore.
No. It would have been nice had they gotten all the lore of the different bad guys, because, you know, hey. Oh, Type 62 is still stuck in the spawn farm. They've got to stop doing that.
Target eliminated.
Could be
Wow.
bad internet.
It would be nice to know if, like, the Lions of Neckwheel are a
Target eliminated.
religiously
religious-
driven terrorist organization based in
They do sound like it.
Northern Africa. And then have them behave like it, make them burn down towns, make them raid villages.
Yeah. I mean, the PLM started as the People's Liberation Movement. It's like, oh, we're trying to do things for the little guy.
But make them communists. Like,
Yeah.
give them a communist feel.
Yeah.
And then with the, how are the French called?
Les Afro.
Yeah, make them Nazis.
Well, that's what the MPAA is.
Oh,
They're American Nazis.
and flesh it out. Make those groups fight each other.
Because you know the NPAA would hate the PLM. They'd be hating everybody else. It's not the NPAA.
My target. Hostile tank.
And integrate it into, like, for example, the campaign.
It would be a good idea, but they never
Like-
got the Obsidian never got to flesh it out because, well, they got fired.
Well, then again, Obsidian isn't really responsible for the lore itself. That's,
I know.
what's his name again?
Silent Stalker.
Yeah, that's his job. And he has been hard at work with writing the Magnus story arcs.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to have Magnus influence these groups to make them fight each other so he wouldn't have to. Like, we go raid, for example, a Lions of Neckwheel base and blame it on the MPAA. Or something like that, and then they fight each other, and that's not our problem anymore. And then we can go
Which
do
would
what
make-
we were supposed to do.
Which would make a shit ton of sense, but so far, I hate to say it, but these ISD guys that give us these missions have not shown a very strong intellectual level.
Well, the ISD is basically Clayburn.
Stop the Lions.
Yeah, so they give us garbage missions to keep us busy.
But then again, Black Company now works for Magnus. Well, at least our platoon.
Yes. Because we had a common issue. Claiborne
With
wanted to
a
murder us.
Clayburn sweeper team. Trying to silence us so the
Mhm.
theft of chlorine gas, which is a forbidden substance in this universe, never came out. And the ISD basically got their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Like Clayburn slapping them with a wad of cash.
Well, I'm just saying that even in the earlier missions, I've never been impressed with I thought this place would be less guarded. Yeah. Where did you get that intelligence from, buddy?
Stabilizer, APF, SDS. Almost. Almost there for the improved ready rack.
Yeah.
And now have the stumpy APF SDS ammunition. I also have hash.
Well, I guess tomorrow or so, or another day or two before I get my reward for the T92 ACAV.
Probably send a sport ticket, then it goes faster.
Lanzabi.
What?
Lanzabi. Oh,
What? Oh, we're going to meltdown. I like that. You finally feeling a little more confident there with your tank there, Jeff?
I now have it fully upgraded on the gun department. I have the best APDFS, I have the best heat, I have my hash. No, I have my high explosive plastic.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get with my fellow lights. Though I may be fast, I'm very weak.
Well,
I'm
that's
a
the problem with-
leopard. I am a
That's
light
another-
tank.
The Oh, no. He's talking about the watt lights because they always die.
Yeah.
It's like your spotting range is shit compared to the higher tier heavies, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Higher
I
tier
am
medium tanks
a
are better
AMX
spotter than.
ELC BIS.
Yeah, they changed that name on it so they could nerf it.
Yeah. The BIS means it's just a specific subtype model. Like, yeah.
Holy crap! It does not like to handle well in the snow.
Nope.
Back to Scorpio.
I remember the days when there weren't physics in World of Tanks. And the T-50-2 reigned supreme.
Uh-oh, package received. Oh, 14 Hewlett. Storming of the Bastille.
Yeah,
So
it's
another decal I'm not likely to ever fuck. Hang on. I'm not
this
likely
is
to ever use that
beautiful.
decal.
You can't do anything.
fuck the French.
Oh crap! No. Shit. Got out. This tank, it's so freaking low to the ground that
Yes.
guns, its depression can't go low enough. Basically, the barrel can't go low enough to hit it. So
Want
if you
to-
ram someone and keep them pinned,
Yes, the
you
elk
just pummel them.
the elk has always been a favorite French reconnaissance tank.
It is basically a troll. Go sit underneath the barrel of a KV-2 and bully it to death.
The AMX elk was worse when it had a 360-degree turret.
Oh, God.
Then you could just run around the enemy tank shooting him, and he can't shoot you because you can't get the gun down low enough.
Or when
And you can just play the music, living in the '90s thing.
no, I was running in the 90s.
As you run around the guy, pumping bullets into him, and he's like, "You fucking piece of shit!"
Does the 90mm still have a 7-second reload?
Whew! Up, we're going
This thing,
in.
what
We're
the hell
going
do I have?
in. Yay! We're going in.
Like, it used to be a tier 7 gun.
So it's pretty beastie. Okay, we got tier 6s with us, so this is gonna make life interesting. Oh, Tyrell
It
Corporation. I know
has
him.
a 90mm D915 gun.
Yeah.
14-second reload.
Oh, they
Aiming
doubled
time,
it.
2.9 seconds.
Used to be
Accurate
2.6.
to 0.38 meters. Basically, at 100 yards, accurate within 0.38 meters. Accuracy in a moving tank, 0.56.
Oh, that's
Accuracy when rotating, 1.17. She's got pretty good accuracy.
Well, the accuracy got, from what I remember, buffed a bit, but reload time
Enemy has support.
went down the drain.
Black Company. I hope you're ready for the gold. Time to move on the countdown. Don't let them. We've received reports of
That's one of the things I love about the Churchill 3, like a just under 2-second reload. You can just pummel anything into extinction with this thing.
Hostile PC.
Loader, heat.
It doesn't only have a tier 4 gun, but it's got tier 5 armor, tier 5 engine, tier 5 tracks, and tier 9 radio.
Load, heat.
Supplies on it, 10 AP, 130 armor piercing,
Load, heat.
small first aid kit, small repair kit. And I could toss on some other stuff, like I could
Load, heat.
move the speed governor, giving it plus 10% energy output.
Oh, you bloody starship.
Well, you could, but do you really want to break the physics even more and roll over? Every time you try to turn at full speed?
No, but it's not really going to give me that much. It's not going to give all that much power, and the physics is going to help a lot better. But though it also damages the engine.
Starship got me pretty damn good. 845 hit points for that one shot.
Well, it's a 152
Oh, okay,
millimeter
that
gun,
explains why.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a high caliber gun.
firing heat.
I'm gonna go for the trucks that are in the corner there.
Oh, Spitfire has a very meager pretzel.
What?
That thing looks like an anorectic pretzel.
What are you talking about?
She posted an image in general.
Oh god.
Like, Lanzabi will confirm,
Yeah.
that is an anorectic pretzel.
Yeah.
I can't look at it yet.
You will be
Could
able
I
to
just
in a
post
minute.
that below it?
Yeah,
That'd be bad.
post it. Post it.
I blame you. Zabi, you are here as a witness. If there is question with it, Jeff gets the blame.
Blame Cooper.
Always blame Cooper.
I don't even watch
Fuck, I'm
Fiora
sorry,
anymore,
how the
but
fuck
still
do you
blame
spell
Cooper.
anorexic? I don't think I've ever heard the type anorexic. Anorexic. Oh fuck, that doesn't work. Give me one moment, I'll be right back.
Okay, there's one truck left. It's down in the river.
Fuck it, I don't want... I've already been through enough shit. I ain't actually gonna take the risk of that. You type it.
Hostile PC.
Give me a minute, I'm still in match.
Yeah.
We need someone to spot. Like Mr. Abrams, you have armor that actually works now.
Identify.
Hostile PC.
Loader, Sabo. They hit us hard.
Turret down.
Of course I forget my Jesus kit.
Loader, Sabo.
Turret clear.
Hello?
Target destroyed.
We're concentrating on staying alive.
Alright.
Ammo up.
Load, heat.
So,
Oh, I have heat MP, that's why I did 200 damage.
mm-hmm.
Load, heat.
Turret destroyed.
Bagel pencil's getting annoying. Okay, truck.
Low heat.
I'm going to get it.
Never count on the fucking randos. What have I told you? They are shit for doing secondaries.
The Abrams got it.
Poison on the streets.
Amazeballs, he finally got the hint. Shit. And I'm dead. They spawn shit way too much.
Identify.
All over the places, even after you clear a section.
Loader.
I'll avenge
That's
you.
gotta stop. Yeah, the little fucker tard is right up here.
Sight is up.
Identify.
Hostile tank.
Low heat.
Target down.
Low heat.
Very simple thing. There he goes, 272B to your left. That's what got me. Or something, one of them. Oh, he disappeared. You gotta move up.
I have something beneath here that's spotting me.
There, it's a swing fire. Oh, you bumped into negative ways.
Well, I couldn't really stop and steer with a swing fire pointing at me. Oh, I couldn't avenge you.
Somebody else got him for me.
Oh no, wait, no, that's
It
That's,
doesn't make military sense to not have a swept area stay swept and clean. God damn it! These devs just don't understand that. It seems.
it's not a pretzel.
What is it?
It's one of those like mini pretzels you get with your
Oh, that's
drink.
in a bag. That's in a bag.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's
basically
bag
a
That's a store-bought bagged pretzel.
yeah, already that small in the US. Like just the
You get a
size
shit
of her
ton in a
hand.
bag, dude. You get like 100. You get like 80 of the things in a bag.
Yeah. Wait, you guys didn't realize that's what kind of pretzel it was?
Yeah, I knew it was a pretzel or something like that, but not that it was that small.
It's also hard.
Yeah, it was like one of those fucking crunchy pretzels.
Okay. Let me get Jeff an image.
Like
Also,
I only know real
The
pretzels.
Zabi, that song I sent you, I think you'll like it. It's very, very Fallout Equestria. I think it's actually from the actual book itself. And it's good.
We get thicker ones that are hard from Snyder's of Hanover. But that's like one of the standard smaller, thin ones.
Crap, I missed him. I had a freaking 100% chance of penning him.
But yeah, that's like a standard pretzel, but it comes in a bag of like, dozens of them.
Does anyone here know the Wasteland Whalers?
I've heard of them.
Have you heard of them?
Right, let me see, another 4K XP to spend.
There. That's Snyder's of Hanover type crunchy hard pretzels.
That's a real pretzel.
Well, they're still small. It's still small. But okay, now I gotta go to the big soft pretzels. Like they sell in Philadelphia when you're on the street.
Well, surprisingly, Philadelphia has a larger German community than French. Yet it used to be part of the French colony. I had like 20 of those in the 3 days I was in Germany.
Mhm.
They were
Point
basically
is-
everywhere.
Yeah, but the point is, you got to understand that in the supermarket, you get the hard pretzels in a box or a bag. And if you're on a street vendor in like Pennsylvania and all that, which is, Dutch country, as they call it, you get the big pretzels, the big soft ones. And this is one with 2 pretzels with 2 different kinds of mustard. So anyway. Done with that. Let's take a look at Tanky's victory.
Like, I'm 53%, 52% away on this thing. I want to get to 75 today.
You're only at 50%, huh?
Yep. Well, I had it at 0 at the beginning.
0.
Well, when I was in Germany, that really
Holy
helped
crap.
that we were doing company visits, and, well, basically that's like, here, want the pretzel,
I'm
and
down
then we're going to do
13
the
hit points.
tour.
Fuck, I am fucked. I am fucked.
Yes, you're gonna die. You went into World O Tanks, and by the way, there's a lot of guys out there who have the mods that make sure that the rock you're hiding behind doesn't show up to them. They just see your
Oh
tank.
god, no, I was not hiding behind. I got tracked. At 13 hit points, somehow I kept freaking bouncing shots off of my ass while my track was repairing. And of course, right as my track repairs, the guy gets a hit.
Mhm.
It actually does that.
Yeah. By the way, you want to hear a painful tank to grind?
One.
Well, I haven't been able to do any of my Italian tanks, really, and because I wanted to try out the Fiat 3000, and one of the most painful grinds is the Czechoslovakian VZ39 medium. People tell me go out and scout, and I was like, this is a medium tank. They're like, really? And it's got paper thin armor and it's slow, and I only have a 47mm gun at best. I'm like, oh man, sorry. That was such a painful tank. But then you get the new, the much better gun tank with a 75mm gun. So much better.
Here, you guys, I'm gonna put something in.
Well, we can't
is
see
there like a
anything.
general?
We'll have to look
is there like a
later
general
because
chat. This,
we'll have to do it later because we're battling.
I'm just saying, is there like a random chat
For what?
other than orc? For people who are in this chat, like say if there's just something that wants to be shared at this point in time.
Well, it depends on what kind of an image you're trying to share, man. If it could cause
That's a video.
To be honest,
videos. There's a section for videos.
a good thing would be to have a voice room and a chat room that basically only serves the purpose for the people in the voice room.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. Like in another server that I'm in, it's for one of the drummers in the fandom. He has basically that set up. Like yeah, there's the voice chat channel, and there's the voice chat text channel.
Well, that's pretty much where we are.
But yeah, but there isn't a text. We don't have. I don't know. I'm kind of high, so bear with me. Screw it, I'm
Well,
just
if
gonna
it's a
put it in
voice chat channel, then dumping videos in it really isn't going to matter.
No, I'm saying we don't have that. That's in a different server. But it's a really freaking cool Fallout Equestria video.
Target eliminated.
Black Company, we're too late. Proceed to Alpha.
Triple kill.
Complete, Black Company.
Yes, and we couldn't get the fucking sat trucks again, Jeff. Remember, secondaries, please. The bloodlust has got to be toned down a little bit.
The problem is with these medium missions, I'm used to killing way more things, so
Yes.
I only think I'm halfway done at the end of this mission.
You have to tone it down at this tier.
What do you guys say is better? A 75mm, what is this? M1L/50? Or a 3-inch M7?
What tier is this?
They're tier 5 guns.
Oh.
What tank are they mounted on? What are their
Yeah, what are you
reload
putting them
speeds?
on?
What are their
Yeah.
modifications? What are their...
T56 GMC.
Oh, look at their reload speeds, their damage output. What do they do for you?
I would pick penetration accuracy over damage.
Yeah. Also, faster reload means you get to put more shells out.
The M7, let's see. 10.7371 second reload. Penetration 101, 157, 38. Damage 110, 110, 175.
Remember, they've got it for normal rounds, gold rounds, and then the HE round.
Yeah.
So what you really want to do
These are
is
for just standard shells.
go for standard shells will be the first number of pen. So also the reload
Aiming time
rate.
220, accuracy 0.3, 0.42, short armor none.
There you go. See?
Well, later on you'll also have to take into account shell cost.
Yeah, but this is tier 3.
Like on my KV3, I have two guns I can use. I have a 100mm gun that has 250 damage and has 175mm penetration. And I have a 122mm gun that does 390 damage and has the same penetration. But the shells on that 100mm only cost 300 credits, while on the 122mm cost 1000 credits per shot with standard rounds. So I only used the 100.
And I rarely ever go negative in a match, so I don't really worry about cost of rounds.
Run. But no, a lot of people, they find out even with low caliber gold rounds, you will eat up your money shooting those.
Yeah.
It's stupidly expensive to run gold ammo. Idiots run gold ammo instead of learning how to properly aim. Except for the 47mm gun on the B1. Yeah, I was running gold rounds on that only to give it the extra punch through because it needed it. It's pretty sad.
Well, seeing with the progression of my vehicle, this might be the last match I'm doing today. Went up faster than I thought.
Yeah. Ooh, albatross. Loader heat. Yeah. No, but I had a suspicion though when they first started. Silent Stalker was not the only one set up for doing the lore, unless they just picked him for it because he submitted a competition.
Carrier plane is en route.
I think they were like looking for someone. They set out a bunch of requirements. And he was probably the first one to respond.
Probably.
They're jamming our communications with the carrier.
It just like sounds interesting.
Take over the communications building immediately.
No, I went the wrong way.
Laser Throw left some fighter jets at the base.
We're up against Les Afro.
Secure them to
Fuck
bolster our armament.
the
So
French.
I wonder, do they have a big bad guy called Chocolate Mousse?
Do they have white flags?
Loader, heat.
Like, the only reason France still has a bigger army than Germany is because they're scared of Germany.
Let those two handle that, Jeff. Calm down. Secondary, let's get the primary, let them get the secondary.
I'm on my way to the primary.
It's an uphill battle.
Oh, no, wait.
Identify.
This is the primary, uphill. Radio station.
I took a wrong turn again. I really haven't played this map in a long time.
Yep.
They're jamming our communications with the carrier. Stay sharp, Black Company.
I think this thing has less hit points than a light.
I got here.
Amazing what they did to nerf our climbing hill.
Well,
But
then,
the bots have still got the speed. Okay, let's try getting that door closed. You guys are up there. Do it. Okay, good.
to be honest, I started in a standstill position.
Before they call for backup.
Hmm. Well, there's the other place. There are 3 more. Wow, that's a lot of garage doors here today. Careful, Jeff. You are in a paper-thin tank.
Low heat.
Well, I just got the applique. My turret is actually worth something.
Get the damn doors. God damn it, North boy.
You know what? I'm going to be there faster than him.
Look at him. He's just farting around.
Oh no, wait, he realized something.
He's finally moving like he's got a brain.
At least one brain cell.
Needs a
Maybe
second
2.
one to rub it together. No, I'm serious. I'm so sick of seeing brain dead players like this. And I mean brain dead. They have no fucking thought what they're doing. Just goofing around. You know, they just want to shoot at tanks. They don't understand missions.
The carrier is reading you loud and clear. They are making their approach now. Keep the runway clear.
Identify.
Hostile tank.
Loader, heat. We took a hit.
Turret ring is stuck.
And I took an ATGM up the ass from a weasel toe.
You still got those guys over there too.
Turret's clear.
Loader, heat. We took a hit. Low heat.
Hi, ass first T62.
Ammo rack damage.
French MBMP. Boy, you guys are still having trouble with those things up the hill? Jeez.
Well, they're spawning now for the circles.
Alright, remember we got
This
to worry
really
about
sucks to be a-
circles.
Artie right now.
Yeah, nobody likes Artie in World of Tanks, by the way.
I like to play Artie.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, no one likes me being
Nobody
hit by Artie.
likes Arties. They really hate them.
Identify.
Hostile PC.
Low heat. Low heat.
There's a weasel up there.
If there's a weasel, is there a baboon?
No.
Oh, there he is.
He's on the move.
I don't know what the hell just happened. My phone just glitched out hardcore.
Nope, that's it.
And there's a good game.
We won. Yoo-hoo.
Although I was worried about our extra money from that one guy up north who was just too easily distracted. So. What the hell is that noise? Hot miking.
Holy crap, how am I alive?
Hmm.
No I in
Crap.
team.
Shooter award.
I got teamwork.
Mhm. Type 59 2A upgraded from 100 to the. When they first gave this to us, it was a 100mm gun, like on the T-55. Then they've given it to the 105. So hey, not bad.
And that is going to be it for me. My Leopard 1 is 75% done. Next week we might finish it off.
Aha.
And then go on to the next tier 3 tank.
Aha.
Which is probably going to be the M60.
Oh, the American grind.
Well, the worst of them all is the M1 Abrams. The M60s are okay. I like playing them. But those turret cheeks on the M1 Abrams. They're painful.
That's a good one in Orc Talk. Spitfire posted, Brexit will bring huge boost to Britain's candle industry.
I'm trying to remember, aren't Fee and Spitfire dating?
They're looking to get married. Are you kidding me? Where have you been hiding?
And then they're going to have to go live somewhere.
Spitfire much.
Once I remember, then they're going to have to marry somewhere. Live somewhere. And the USA is a cesspit of racism and sexism.
They're not planning to stay in the USA.
And the UK is a total shithole with no economy. So where are they going to go? Belgium?
Germany?
It's also getting ugly there too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, they're
They're thinking of Canada.
Stabbings. Canada? Yeah.
Yeah, nothing again.
You had to freeze your ass off half the year, but
Well, Canada is as left as you
otherwise,
can get these days.
yeah.
Without being Venezuela.
Well, Venezuela gets all kinds of shit.
Well, that's because it turned shit.
Well, they made
Sweden?
they made the mistake of trying to
Sweden.
go up against the American petrodollar. You don't do that. That angers them.
You could
And
go
it
to,
failed,
what
and
is
then they
it?
started to implement communism, and that's what the state now is.
What about Denmark?
Denmark is
Denmark is
pretty
really
much
good.
a copy-paste welfare state.
Well, I'll put it this way. The best economies so far in the world that have been stable have been the ones that are a mixture. You've got your capitalism mixed in with your socialized programs to help the population when shit goes bad for them. So those mixed economies, which America used to be, ever since we dismantled that, we've been falling down the shithole. So
Oh.
any country that tries to go radical, neoliberal, neoconservative, silly, oh, we're going to militarize and we're going to just do everything we can for our rich folks and funnel everything into their fat ass pockets. Yeah, those are the countries that are falling to shit. The only thing America is in number one in is arms manufacturing.
And farm export.
Oh, that's hurting right now because
Yeah, trade war.
because the cheese doodle decided he was going to go ahead and put big tariffs on metals, and now China's buying all their fucking soy and stuff from Russia. Fuck America is what China said after that shit. Trump looks at a single piece of the picture. He doesn't look at the entire picture.
Well, then again, the
Yeah.
world is at this point in such a complicated state that no matter what you do, someone will be upset about it.
Well, if you read The Art of the Deal, you find out that the way Trump sees any bargaining is somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. He likes to be the winner. Fuck everything else. And that's what our president is. A big fuck everybody else man baby who has no idea what the fuck he's really doing. He's a con artist. He knows how to con artist people. He knows how to sell his name to other companies to run things, but they do better when they do the running, and Trump is just kept in the background. I mean, he bankrupted 6 corporations that he ran. I'm in PvP again, baby.
Oh god, should I do this race?